Hey air signs, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. This is going to be your weekly tarot reading. The messages are general, so they may not resonate with everyone. If you are after a personal reading, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is below the video. There's a strong energy of the universe preparing you, like preparing to move you forward, or preparing you to move forward with something in life. However, the Eight of Wands is movement. The Eight of Wands is you being propelled, okay? Something moving forward for you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's career, whether you're moving forward and stepping up in life. But the fact that you've got the High Priestess and then the Two of Swords and then the Hangman energy is really interesting, because you've got the Eight of Wands, which very much contradicts, the High Priestess, the Two of Swords and the Hangman. Their presence here indicates that there's a time of reflection and introspection that's going on with your energy right now, okay? Because the Eight of Wands is all about swift action. It's all about momentum, all about things happening for you, changes, growth, energies expanding, things moving forward. The Eight Wands fly through the air, and they're a symbol of a burst of energy. There's an indication that progress is being made. There's a lot of progress that you're making in, and I think it's in areas of your life. I think it's because there's a multitude of wands. I don't think it's just one area. So it could be in love, relationships, career. If you're studying, like something personal here. But then the High Priestess also, with the High Priestess energy, I feel like she's asking, she's either asking you to slow down, and things might be moving too fast for some of you, okay? Things might be moving too quickly, or something he has just accelerated at such a great speed, and you might feel like the Eight of Wands could be it could be an energy that you feel things are a bit rushed. So the High Priestess could be asking you to slow down, okay? Do not make any decisions that you might regret, okay? Or don't do something without necessarily thinking it through, because that's where a lot of regret stems from, right? But I also feel like on the flip side of the coin, for some of you, I feel like you may have been there's some things here that you've been wanting to do, okay? You may have wanted to start a new job, a new project. Maybe you wanted to start working on yourself. I don't know, it's like maybe you wanted to start studying. Maybe you've been thinking about whether or not you should pursue a relationship. There's something here that I feel like you've been sitting on, and the High Priestess is urging you to take a leap of faith and just let go of hesitation, okay? Because sometimes, and I know it's a little bit, it contradicts what we spoke about just minutes ago, but I'm just getting a little bit of different messages for different people, so you'll just have to take what resonates with you, because there's a bunch of you watching and listening to this. So for some of you, it's a signal that the Eight of Wands is a signal that the universe is, urging you to move forward. It wants to propel you forward. But for others, you may feel as though you're not ready to move forward with something or someone here, okay? So it's important that you trust High Priestess energy. It's important that you trust your intuition, you trust your emotions, and you trust, you trust how you feel, more importantly. For others, I feel like, you might feel that things are happening too quickly for you, and that might feel uncomfortable, but maybe you've gone through a period of inactivity. You've gone through a period where there's not been a lot happening in your life. So all of a sudden now you've got a lot of changes, and a lot of rapid changes, and a lot of things that are happening for you. And even though you may feel like it's happening too quickly, I feel like the cards may be urging you that you need to trust that changes that are taking place right now in your energy are for your highest good. Whilst for others, I feel like there may be some things that you have been sitting on, like there may be some things that you've been wanting to do, you've been wanting to take some action, you've been wanting to take a step towards something or someone here, but you've been hesitating. So the cards are urging you to make the move, okay? Because what happens, especially with the Hangman's energy, is that sometimes like reflection, introspection is important, it's a good thing, but sometimes just too much thinking leads to periods of inactivity, leads to hesitation. Okay, so it's like, and you guys are governed by air energy, right? So you're in your heads a lot. Air energy governs mental energy. So you guys, like, you think, okay, and you overthink, you analyze, and then you overanalyze, and then you just get in your head way too much. So for some of you, you're being encouraged to, things are moving swiftly, and you have to trust that the universe is, taking care of things. It's taking care of the momentum and taking care of things that are happening for you, and the universe will take care of you. For others, you need to, you might need to step up to the pace. Whilst for some of you, there's something that you've been hesitating, and you need to start taking action. Because the thing is, the moment might pass you by, or the ship might sail, or someone or something else. It's like you might be wanting to come up with an idea, or you want to write the book. It's like someone else might beat you to it, that kind of energy. So I know you've been putting a lot of thought into something here, and again, it might not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, you know what I'm talking about. You've been sitting on something for too long. You might be in a relationship, romantically involved with someone, but you're scared to move things forward. You're hesitating, okay? So it's, for some of you, it's, the universe is, I feel like it's strongly urging you to take action. Stop hesitating, stop waiting for the right time, the right circumstances to do this thing. The time is now. I can see why some of you, I feel like it's, you need to trust your instincts about the next steps here. The next step in your journey, the next step in your relationship, the next step, in your career path. I can see why you're holding back. Because there may be a fear of change, or there may be this fear of not being able to see the path clearly, okay? Not being able to see the path clearly, not being able to see whether something is going to work out, or whether something is going to go the way that you intended for it. I'll let you in on a little secret here. There are no guarantees in life, okay? And that's just me being honest. There's no guarantee that your relationship with this person is going to work out. There's no guarantee that, this job or this goal that you're chasing is going to be a success. There's no guarantees in life. There isn't. And things aren't always going to go according to your plan. But you should definitely not let that stop you, okay? Do not let that fear immobilize you. Don't let your fear, stop you from chasing your dream, from falling in love, or from, embracing these infinite possibilities around you. Because for some of you, I just feel like Two of Swords, and because you've come up as a Two of Swords and the Four of Swords and then the Six of Swords, this is really interesting. The swords are a weapon, right? They can be used for good. They can also be used for evil. Those cards indicate that you're in a situation where you feel trapped. And maybe this is why you need to take action. Maybe this is why, movement is important. You feel stuck, or even though things around you are happening and the universe is propelling you forward, You feel like you're not able to make a clear decision. You still feel like you're stuck. You are holding on to a situation, or you are holding on to someone, or it's a person, or it's a belief, or it's an attitude. And because you're holding on to this very thing, that's preventing you from seeing clearly. Okay, you're not able to move forward, you're not able to get clarity because you're holding on to something. And the Two of Swords is a very conflicting energy that is happening here. You're not embracing the energy. Okay, you have gone through some experiences, or you still might be going through these experiences, and they feel painful, they feel hurtful. Okay, they feel like betrayal, they feel like someone has wronged you, someone has caused you pain. They may have said things, done things that have really hurt you, you're holding on to that discomfort, or you're holding on to that pain. Use it for growth, because that's what that pain is there for. Okay. So in order for you to get you need to get a better understanding of your current situation so that you can move forward, because there's an energy of stuckness. You may feel as though things are happening very quickly for you, but the thing is, you only feel that way for some of you is because you're stuck holding on to something, or holding on to belief that's just outdated and it doesn't serve you. So there's this need for you to harmonize your conflicting energies within you. Okay. And I think the cards are a call for you there's changes that are happening for you right now, guys. Some very quick, swift changes and movements. Like, things are happening really quickly. You need to embrace the change. You need to embrace the journey. And you need to know that right now you are being guided, okay, towards a new beginning or a new path. You're being guided towards your highest good with the High Priestess energy, okay? You are not being led down the wrong path. And for some of you, I feel like you're resisting this. You're resisting it. And this is why you might feel as though things are happening too fast. They're not necessarily. They're happening, things aren't happening to you. They're happening for you. It only feels like it's rushed, or only feels like it's happening too fast, is because you're not embracing those changes. You're not letting go of something or someone here. Okay, that's why things feel like it's just happening way too quickly. It's not. It's actually going at a really great pace. It's flowing. There's fluidity in the energies here. But it's about letting go of someone or something so that you can embrace what's happening with you and what's happening in front of you now. You don't see something here, though. You don't see that, by holding on to like an ex, you're not able to move on from this ex, and you're not able to enter into a new relationship because you're not making yourself emotionally available for someone new, someone who's more compatible emotionally, mentally, physically. You're not seeing that there's potential and there's talent inside of you that you're not embracing, and you're stopping yourself, you're hindering yourself from moving forward in life because you're too scared to embrace those talents, you're too scared to embrace those potentials. So there's something here that you're not seeing. That's why you have to trust. You're being called to trust your intuition right now. Like, for I think a lot of you deep down inside, because here's the thing, right? You guys like to intellectualize. You like to intellectualize what you're feeling, what you're thinking, you want to understand the mechanics behind of what's going on. But sometimes you don't need to, you don't need to understand everything. You just need to trust what you feel or how you feel about the situation. Okay? For some of you, you feel like you're ready. Okay? You feel like you're ready for a new beginning, or you're ready for a new connection, a new relationship. You're ready for a new version of you, to step into a new version of you. You're scared, you're reluctant, you're hesitant, you're iffy about it. That's what you think about it, but what you feel about it is that you're ready to embrace it. Even if you do feel fear, even if you do feel uncertainty, you feel a sense of readiness. So embrace that readiness is what I'm trying to say. Don't embrace the energy of resistance, which is what you're doing. Embrace the readiness. There is something here in the energy that you have to acknowledge it. Okay, so maybe there's something someone said or done. It's like this. there's something here that pains you, because with the Four of Swords, there's a wounded soldier that lies at rest here. There is a pain that is still with you, and there's a pain that you're still stuck on, okay? Could have involved someone else, you know. I don't think you're the one that's, you could be, but I feel like it's, you know, if there was someone else, I feel like maybe you both hurt each other, or you might just be on the receiving end of this. But there's something here that you're still carrying with you, and it's causing you a lot of inner turmoil, but you don't see it. And the decisions that you're scared to make, or even the decisions that you have been making, have been stemming from this place of fear, this place of pain and discomfort. You need to be able to acknowledge that and understand what this pain is, so you can work through it, because this pain is preventing you from stepping out of this energy of stuckness, stepping out of this energy of fear. Okay, there's turbulent waters here, but you're still swimming in those turbulent waters. You're still swimming around in circles in these turbulent waters. Don't you want to swim out of these turbulent waters? And don't you want to sail towards smooth, calm sailing seas? Okay, where you're at peace with what has happened. Okay, you're at peace with what, you know, what's been, or with what's going on around you. Because you're letting, there's something here that's disturbing, something or someone that's disturbing your energy, and you're giving this thing power. Okay, you need to sit with that, and to sit with it means you have to embrace it, even if it feels, you know, even if it brings up some very ugly emotions, or even if it feels very uncomfortable. You have to sit with whatever this is. Okay, you can't run away from it, because it's going to follow you. It's going to chase you. It's going to chase you into the next relationship. It's going to chase you, you know, into the next step that you take. You have to confront it. Notice how you've got the crescent moon, you know, and then you've got the sun. Well, it looks like a halo, but it's really a reference to the sun, with the hangman. There's some things that you need to illuminate for yourself, okay? Some things that you need to understand, some things that you need to shed a light on. And these may be, you might need to do some shadow work, okay? Or there's something here like an inner turmoil that you need to be able to understand more, so that you can move forward here. Alright guys, and these are your messages. Thank you for watching and listening. Please show your support to the channel by liking and subscribing. Bye for now.